Hi guys, welcome back to All I Know About Depop. This is not a video about Depop, actually this is a one-off video about YouTube. In this video I'm going to share what advice I listened to that I think helped me grow this channel and what tactics I used that made YouTube push out my videos so I could hit 1,000 subscribers with 18 main videos. So hopefully this video will help you guys out if you're interested in starting a YouTube channel or you're in the process of growing a YouTube channel to 1,000 subscribers. Reaching 1,000 subscribers has been my goal for the past year and I recently hit the milestone and I'm super proud of it, so thank you so much. I started this channel just over a year ago and before I got going with it, I watched a lot of YouTube videos about YouTube tips and about how to reach your first 1,000 subscribers. So I thought it would be valuable now that I've reached 1,000 subscribers to share what I think worked for me. I've got 4 pointers that I think were the most important. The first I want to talk about is knowledge sharing content, which I think I could word a little bit better, but I can't think of another way to explain what I mean. The first advice that I took on board is about what content to make. It seemed like the best bet to grow a YouTube was to make videos that are valuable, and a good way of providing value is by sharing tips and advice. And by creating knowledge sharing content, this is a good way to keep people engaged but also to be discoverable in YouTube search. Pretty much all my videos have been advice videos on my chosen topic, which is Depop. I did this on purpose because I did not have an audience yet and I needed a way for my videos to be discoverable. So in order for people to find my videos, the videos needed to contain information that people were searching for on YouTube. For example, if I had made like 18 vlogs, I really don't think anybody would have watched them. Like no one is typing in the search bar 25-year-old Lucy from the Midlands, UK, what she gets up to in a day, because no one cares. No one knows who I am and nobody cares. I really think if I had just made vlogs, I would have no views and probably no subscribers. Tips for new Depop shops or how to become a top seller fast. These are videos that I feel like I have enough experience to give good advice on. And these are topics that people are searching for in the YouTube search bar. I'm more likely to get a video seen if I make it around a topic like Depop advice rather than, you know, what I got up to this morning. I think something that helped with this is choosing to view my channel as like an online course for Depop, and by thinking about what someone that wanted to grow a Depop shop would want to know has been really helpful in helping me grow this channel. The next pointer that I think helped me was content planning in advance. Before I even filmed my first YouTube video, I sat down and I planned out the first 8 YouTube videos and I wrote down what the topic of the video was going to be and what the title was going to be. This is a tip I got from another YouTube video on YouTube tips and I think it was really good advice. I think it works for 2 reasons. One is for your own psyche. If in your head you're gonna make 8 YouTube videos, when you get round to filming and editing the first video, it's a lot less intimidating because it's like 1 of 8 rather than 1 of 1. So it doesn't feel like everything is riding on your first YouTube video. The second reason why I think this works well is because you have all the videos planned out, you know what is coming next. So at the end of each video you can actually tease the next video, and this means if someone is maybe interested in subscribing, if they see what's going to be the next video and that's something that interests them, then they might subscribe and stick around. And as a small YouTube channel as well, you're basically just saying there's more content to come, this isn't just like a one-off. The next thing that I want to talk about is editing. This is some good advice I listened to about how to make your videos more watchable, and that is for the videos to be fast-paced and to make sure that you cut out in the edit all of the faff. Especially with tips and tricks videos where the viewer just wants the information. I know myself that when I search for a video on YouTube, a how-to video, I do not want a 30-second intro or like a 5-minute vlog before they get to the tips or like what they got up to that morning. Like I just want the information. So I've made an effort with the videos to try and keep things moving and to the point. I've done this by writing scripts for each video and by being like pretty ruthless in the edit and cutting out any pauses. Even in sentences, I'll go in and I will like edit out the pauses between the words of a sentence. I find that naturally I talk a lot slower than what I want the pace of the video to be, so I often go in the edit and get rid of the little pauses between each word. I find that naturally I talk a lot slower than what I want the pace of the video to be, so I often go in the edit and get rid of the little pauses between each word. I've also found that I am a lot slower if I'm thinking of what to say while I'm talking. So I find that with a script, I can write it beforehand and make sure I'm getting the points over in the writing, and then I can literally just read the line and deliver it at the pace that I want the video to be. And this is obviously much more helpful when I get to the edit. I do think that I'm a lot more engaging when I'm thinking about what I'm saying, rather than just reading dead off a script. So in the future, I would like to get to a point where I can write scripts with just bullet points and then kind of ad lib. But I do think without a script it would take me hours to film and it would just be chaotic, and the end result probably just wouldn't make that much sense. Some advice that I did take on board about writing YouTube scripts is to use a hook at the beginning, which is where you explain in the first few lines of the video what the viewer is going to get from watching the video. For example, in the first few lines of this video I say, in this video I'm going to share what advice I listened to that I think helped me grow this channel and what tactics I used that made YouTube push out my videos so I could hit 1,000 subscribers with 18 main videos. I think that's a good way of keeping people engaged at the beginning and telling them why they should stick around and watch it all. Once I learned about using hooks, I've used one in every video since. The final pointer that I want to mention is SEO. I used to think that SEO was a really intimidating IT thing, but it turns out it's just kind of using the right words so you show up in search. You basically just need to match the terms that you use in your title and thumbnail and description to what someone might type into the YouTube search bar if they're after whatever your YouTube video is about. For example, if you're making a video about how to ship parcels in the UK, you need to think about what someone would type in the YouTube search bar if they wanted to find out that information. And good advice that I listened to was to be specific with these terms. So instead of titling the video how to ship parcels, you could title it how to ship parcels in the UK as a Depop shop. And this really narrows down the pool of people and means that as a small channel you have more chance of being discoverable, because there will be thousands of people that have made videos about how to ship parcels, but only a selection that have made videos about how to ship parcels in the UK as a Depop shop, so you're more likely to be found. Another tip that I learned was to make sure that the thumbnail and the title and the description are all different. For example, in the second video I posted on YouTube, it was a video about how to become a top seller on Depop fast. I made sure that the words in the thumbnail were different to the words in the title, even though they pretty much say the same thing. And this gives me more of a chance to show up in search and really clearly explains what this video is about. There's a kid crying next door, so I'm just gonna wait it out. Please be quiet, child. Overread, don't ever shut up. Okay, I'm just gonna continue. So to conclude, overall, I think it was a combination of these things that helped me reach 1,000. 1, creating videos that are helpful to others. 2, editing and scripting the videos so they are more watchable. 3, making sure you use the right words in your title, description, and thumbnail, so you're letting YouTube know what your video is about so it can be pushed out to the right people that want to watch it. So that is my take on what I think has helped me grow on YouTube. If you have subscribed this year, then thank you so much. The next video is going to go back to Depop and reselling. I just wanted to share my experience in reaching 1,000 subs. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.